Hi, can I get you anything else?
No, I'm good. She's just finishing up.
No problem. Take your time.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Do you really think it's appropriate to breastfeed your baby here in public?
For breastfeeding moms hoping to feed on the go, the law is on their side. In all 50 states, it's now legal for women to breastfeed in public. But plenty of people still don't approve. Just last month, 2 mothers breastfeeding at a Minnesota pool were asked to cover up by another mother. And when they didn't, a pool employee called the police.
Apparently there's a mother breastfeeding in the shallow end and not being very discreet about it.
No mother has to feel the way that I was made to feel, humiliated and shamed for doing something so natural.
The situation ignited a social media firestorm and a nurse-in. Dozens of moms gathering at the pool to feed their little ones to prove a point. The city has since apologized to the 2 moms. But back in that diner, how will customers react when they hear this?
Do you need to do it in front of all of us here? It's making me uncomfortable.
Yes, she's hungry, and I'm not finished with my lunch.
What would you do?
Well, maybe you can find a more private place to have lunch.
We're rolling at the Colonial Diner.
Sir, we'll be right there.
Miss, is it possible, would you mind not doing that at the table? Exposing yourself?
I'm just feeding my baby.
I know, but you're doing it in public, and it's upsetting my lunch because I have to look at you. Would you mind doing it in the bathroom, is all I'm asking you.
That catches the attention of this couple at the next table.
That's a good thing you have 3 other chairs. Turn around. You don't have to look at it.
Would you want to eat your lunch in the bathroom? That's not fair to the baby to eat in a stinky bathroom.
And now she turns the tables on our outraged diner.
Do you have children of your own?
Of course.
Okay, and if somebody told you that you couldn't feed your own child while you were out, how would that make you feel? That's natural the way she's feeding the baby.
All right, bring in the manager and have her say, I think you should ask her to leave.
Can you just ask her to leave? She's bothering everyone.
No, she's not.
All right, I'm out of here. Have her say I'm out of here.
Then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm done. Enjoy this.
I will, and I will enjoy every second of that baby.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go in. Hi, guys. How are you? Well, you were getting fired up.
I have children, and I know that would bother me if somebody told me how to feed my own children. It's tough enough for a mom to go out by herself with a newborn, and then to have to deal with that.
We're rolling again, and baby's hungry.
You're exposing yourself, and it's just a little uncomfortable. I'm trying to eat my meal.
Well, maybe you can ask the waitress to...
instead of making such a big deal about it.
And once again, a simple suggestion to switch your seat.
Why don't you change your seat and you'll have your back to her and you won't be looking at her. That's a solution.
But
it's not bothering me. It's not bothering me.
How could it not bother you?
Because it just doesn't.
She's exposing herself.
It doesn't bother me. I'm not getting into it with you, lady. Why don't you leave her alone? You're upsetting her baby now.
I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to go wash my hands.
I'm going to go wash my hands. This is a bit too much.
When our angry customer steps away, she has some advice for our mom.
Try to be calm because you are impacting your child. I used to do that, so I know if you just had a cover, she wouldn't even know what you were doing. There you go.
Compromise.
There you go. Try to be calm because it will influence the little one.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Great. All right, break it. You spoke up. Why?
Because it's a very natural thing. I mean, I don't think it's fair for her to have been treated that way. I also breastfed my child when I was younger. I think the times were much more open-minded.
We wondered, what'll happen if we switch our critical customer from a woman to a man?
Do you think it's appropriate for you to be breastfeeding your kid in the diner?
This table is watching as Alfredo continues.
God, you really shouldn't do that when people are eating.
And this woman quickly reaches her breaking point.
She's not bothering anybody. Just let her be.
You don't bother me. I'm sure there are other people.
Now everyone's minding their own business.
I like to mind my own business. I just can't take this.
Yeah. Baby's hungry. It's perfectly sanitary. Let her be.
Well, there's some people who argue that this shouldn't be done in public. What do you say to them?
I think that all they're doing is sexualizing something that's perfectly natural. Babies have to eat. Mothers should be able to feed their babies when they're hungry.
And when Alfredo starts complaining again,
It's hard for you to eat while I breastfeed?
Why don't you sit in a different chair?
this family man has our mom's back.
Doesn't bother you?
Doesn't bother me. I have a son, too. Doesn't bother me.
You don't find it a little disturbing?
What I find offensive is you're trying to make the lady feel bad.
Well, you know what? I'm out because I'm disgusted.
And the bully is gone.
That's cute. Great. All right, break it. Hi, guys. How are you?
Why did you speak up?
Because it wasn't right. If something's not right, you got to speak up.
But the most explosive reaction of the day comes when we put Michelle back into the scene. This group just came in for a quick lunch.
I said, isn't it a little cold in here to be doing that?
Oh, well, I'm okay, so.
Situations like this are hard, you know, to do in front of strangers.
They are clearly in disbelief.
Like I'm eating now. You're doing that, so. If you just go into the bathroom for a few minutes.
Don't feed your baby in the bathroom. You're fine.
Thank you.
I think it's kind of gross.
It's natural. That baby's eating. That baby's drinking. She's getting nourishment. No.
And now, this man.
What's the matter here?
She's just exposing herself and we're all trying to eat.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. Go face the other way if you don't like it. Go into another section. See you later.
But I was sitting here before she walked.
Well, that's nice.
Why are you defending her?
Why are you defending her?
Why
Because
wouldn't I
she's not doing
defend
anything
her?
wrong. Oh,
She's feeding her baby.
shocking. I know. Shocking.
I wish there was like a YouTube comment. Delete. Turn off.
Send Michelle away, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave. This is ridiculous.
I think you should.
Let's do this. Let's do this. How about I sit here and we'll have a nice conversation, then you don't even need to see her. How about I do that? Can I make you as uncomfortable as you're making her right now? Let's do that.
She's doing it in front of me. I'm trying to eat.
My wife did it for my 3 kids. My mom did it for me. But what is the big deal?
Why does she have to do it in public?
Because it's like you eating. What the hell is the difference? What the hell is the difference? Are you kidding me?
No, we're not kidding. It's what would you do? Good job. Oh, sit down, please. You were awesome.
Wow. What? I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not expect that.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to distract her so she could do what she had to do, and that's all that it came down to. You certainly should not be telling people what not to do, that's for sure.
You're so passionate.
She's doing nothing wrong. She's doing what is best in the best interest of the child, which should always be the case.